Hello friends, we are solving MCQs over reduction formulae, beta and gamma function. So let's start with the examples. So first question is the appropriate substitution to reduce the given integral to the beta integral. Let's write the integral first. Integration 0 to infinity x raised to 8 upon 1 plus x cube raised to 5 minus raised to 5 dx. Okay, so to convert this given integral to the beta function, so you must first know what is the definition for beta of mn. The definition is 0 to infinity x raised to m minus 1 upon 1 plus x raised to m plus n dx. So this is our definition. If you'll observe, in the given example they have given x cube and we have in the definition x. So we need to replace this x by some another, this x cube by some another variable. So we will replace this x cube by some another variable t, and that will be our appropriate substitution. So option A is the right answer. Next question. To evaluate the integral 0 to 1 dx upon under root x log of 1 by x dx with the given substitution, and substitution is given to you. Substitution is log of 1 by x is equal to t. So we need to substitute this given term into the given integral and solve it. So let's simplify this. Log of 1 by x is nothing but minus log x is equal to t, that is log x will be equal to minus t, that is if you will take exponential on both sides, so this will be x is equal to e raised to minus t. So that I got the value for x, that is e raised to minus t. Now this is definite integral, so we need to check if there is any change in the limits or not. Okay, so to see the change in limits, firstly we will see what will be value for t when x is 0. So when I will put x is equal to 0, you can put x equal to 0 into this equation or this equation, in anything. Okay, you will get the same answer. If I'll put x equal to 0 here, okay, then that will be log of 0. This will be log of 0, and log 0 tends to minus infinity. So this t will tend to infinity. So when x is 0, t is equal to infinity, and when x is equal to this 1, when x is 1, if I'll put x is equal to 1 here, then this will be log 1, and log 1 is equal to 0, then t will be 0. Okay, therefore there is a change in limits. Limits will change from infinity to 0, and also we can put this dx using this equation. Okay, so dx will be minus e raised to minus t dt. Okay, so let's put the values. Dx is minus e raised to minus t dt upon under root x. We calculated the value for x. X is e raised to minus t into log of 1 by x, and log of 1 by x is given to be t into dt. Okay, so let's simplify the given expression. Okay, so this minus sign, okay, this minus sign will reverse the limits of the given integral. Okay, so we can apply that minus sign to the limits of the integral. So the limits will be from 0 to infinity because of this minus sign. Okay, e raised to minus t upon this I can write as under root e raised to minus t into under root t dt. Okay, so this will be again 0 to infinity e raised to minus t upon e raised to minus t is nothing but e raised to minus t raised to 1 by 2 into t raised to 1 by 2 dt. So this is again integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus t into t raised to minus half upon e raised to minus t by 2 dt. This is again equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus t. This e raised to minus t by 2 will go in the numerator. That will be e raised to plus t by 2 into t raised to minus half dt. Okay, so again this is equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus t plus t by 2. So that will be minus t by 2 into t raised to minus half dt. Okay, now we need to use one of the definition of the gamma function, and the definition for that gamma function is what? Integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus kt into t raised to n minus 1 dt equal to gamma n upon k raised to n. Now see this, what it is, if this t is multiplied by some constant, now in this case this t is multiplied by k, then we can change the definition of the gamma function. Okay, that definition will be gamma n upon k raised to n. So our next aim is to identify what is k and what is value for n. Okay, if we'll compare or this definition with this term, okay, you can clearly see the value for k is 1 by 2, okay, and n minus 1 value is minus 1 by 2. So I get value for n equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so from the definition what can we write? This value will be gamma n upon k raised to n. So gamma n means gamma half upon k. K is 1 by 2 raised to n. Raised to n means raised to half. Okay, again we know what gamma half is nothing but under root pi upon, this will be 1 by root 2. So finally we get this equal to under root pi into 2. Okay, so option D is the right answer. Okay, option C is the right answer, under root 2 pi. Okay, next question, the value of this integral. Let's see the value of the integral. Integration 0 to 1 log x raised to n dx using the substitution is given. Substitution is log x is equal to minus t. Okay, that is we need to replace x by e raised to minus t, so that I will replace dx by minus e raised to minus t. Okay, now we can substitute the term. We need to see whether there is change in the limits or not. So firstly I will put x is equal to 0 into this. So when x is equal to 0, the value for t will be minus infinity, and value for minus t will be plus infinity. So t will be infinity. So then again I will put x is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1. So t will be log 1, that is 0. So there is a change in limits, and the change in limits are from infinity to 0. Log x raised to n. The value for log x is what? Minus t raised to n into dx, and value for dx is minus e raised to minus t dt. Now again, because of this minus sign, the limits of this integral will get reversed. Okay, so this will be from 0 to infinity minus t raised to n e raised to minus t dt. Okay, this I can again write this as integration 0 to infinity minus t raised to n can be written as minus 1 raised to n into t raised to n e raised to minus t dt. So this is again equal to minus 1 raised to n is constant, integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus t t raised to n dt. Okay, now again by the definition of gamma function, so what says gamma function? Gamma function says gamma n equal to integration 0 to infinity e raised to minus t into t raised to n minus 1 dt. If we'll compare again, this n minus 1 is this n, so we need to find the value for this n. Okay, so n minus 1 is what? N. So this n is what? N plus 1. So replace this n by n plus 1. So this implies this is equal to minus 1 raised to n, and this value will be gamma n, and n is n plus 1, so this will be gamma n plus 1. So option A is the right answer. Thank you. If you like the video, share and subscribe.